So we've been playing together now for about 2 years. We kind of locked ourselves in the studio for the first year, working out different songs, because one of the first things that we said is that we didn't want to do covers. So being an instrumental band, it's quite hard to fill even half an hour with viable material, I suppose, without having to pinch things from other artists. But so yeah, it took us about 12 months to really get going, and then we kind of just booked up and just really haven't stopped gigging since.
Yeah, it's hard to sort of say what genre we are because we've got all these different kinds of tastes. Like I myself listen purely to just really instrumental music, so bands like Charm, Scale the Summit and stuff. Before Joel sort of came into the band, he listened to a lot of like Springsteen and Fleetwood Mac, so he's got a lot of a sort of classical rock background.
Our approach to songwriting is we go into every song, like we don't really have a formula, so we go into every song completely fresh. We write every song as though it was a pop song, so we kind of follow like the classic formula, if you like, whereas a lot of instrumental bands tend to get lost in thinking of a song as a technical exercise. I think one of our strengths as a band is we know when to play and when not to play, and our major emphasis is melody. It's always melody, so we're a pop instrumental band.
Yeah, kind of. In regards to the actual formula, one of us will, because we all play a bit of guitar as well, one of us will come to the guys with a riff, and then it's just a case of going, that sounds cool, that doesn't sound cool, that sounds cool, that sounds cool, that doesn't sound cool, and then a song happens.
Yeah, we don't tend to get like completely put hurt over if somebody says, if we're playing something and then I can turn around and say to Ash, like, I don't like that fill, or I think you should play this, like my drum language is not very good, so I just say Tommy or something like that, and he'll like adjust the song. So I think it's the joy of being a three-piece really, in that we're all proficient enough on our instruments that we can tailor the song to each other's tastes.
So yeah, drum gear, I'm pretty much Tama through and through for most hardware and the actual shells, just really thick, rocky sounding stuff. Cymbals, I'm pretty much whatever sounds good. Zildjian, I use Pice-D and Sabian as well. Drumsticks, I swear by Vater. Vater drumsticks, 5A Los Angeles are the best drumstick ever made.
As far as guitars go, it's Fender. Like they're just workhorses. They sound amazing. They don't let you down, and you know they've got lots of little tricks in them which you can get to use live. Amps as well. Fender. I run a stereo rig, a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe with a Fender bass breaker. So you've got like the classic Fender clean and like that modern crunch sort of sound, and in stereo it sounds unbelievable. Dan again uses all Fender. He uses a bass 6, which is quite an interesting instrument. It's a 6-string bass, but it kind of looks like a guitar, but it's got a lot of different switches on where you can change the phase and stuff. And so he can go from playing a proper heavy bass line all the way to playing essentially a guitar line. Really. Like it's a really, really versatile instrument. He uses a Fender bass amp as well. Our pedal boards, they're a bit of a secret, so we can't tell you that. Lots of toys on there. You'll have to come and see us live if you want to have a chat. Yeah, working with vocalists. We are primarily an instrumental band, but because we follow like the classic formula, if you like, there is space in 90% of our tracks, I suppose, for a vocalist. We originally did have a vocalist, if you heard some of the early demos. We find it quite difficult, as I suppose every instrumental band does, to initially get the ball rolling on a project. Booking gigs and like getting radio play, because obviously BBC introducing, there's such a massive platform. We were lucky enough to get our first single, Falling, onto the BBC introducing playlist, and it was forwarded to BBC Radio 1, which for an instrumental band is a massive achievement, like quite undeniably. But again, there is space for our vocalists, and we do like working with guest vocalists, so on our second EP going forward there'll probably be a track or two which is a classic pop song, like rock song if you like. It'll still be Thousand Mountain in the terms that there'll be weird sounds and polyrhythms and stuff going on, but there is melody there and space for a vocalist.